Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? I hope you're well. I hope you're having an amazing day. I am Dr. Tammy, success strategist, literacy educator, and I do some of everything author, speaker. I help you move into the direction of more and prepare for what's next. And today, I'm so excited that you are joining us on the podcast, Journey Toward More, where we are going to be talking to some amazing authors of a new book. And the new book is Reading as a Social Action, Women Aspiring for More. And I am so excited to share this project with you and share what we've been working on and just let you know that, hey, we're here. And just a little background. So this particular book sprung out a global online reading community that was started almost 5 years ago. So May 1st will be 5 years ago that particular group was launched. And we are a group of women who read nonfiction texts. It may be a memoir, it may be inspiration, maybe self motivation or inspiration. It may be just different things that will help us on our journey, whether it's personally or professionally. And this particular community was really birthed out of what I did in my dissertation. My dissertation was looking at teachers as reading models, and I decided that I wanted to look beyond that. I was working with women and doing that in my strategy work and in my business, and I decided to kind of combine those two things. And I decided to reach out to women around the world and create this reading community, because the whole premise of my dissertation and my work many years ago, I won't tell you how long, guess that was 2010, 2011. So my work was talking about reading as a social action, as a social act. And I was looking at this idea of community and looking at community as a way to grow and to continue reading and shape our attitude and enjoyment around reading. And so this particular community was sprung out of that. And it is called, we're still on here on social media, Women Aspiring for More. And we're still reading. We're actually reading The Magic of Thinking Big right now. And so we're still reading and we're still in community with one another. But this book I wanted to capture the stories of the women within the community. I wanted to capture their experiences and if it in fact helped them, and if it helped and how it helped them. And so I wanted them to share their stories around how it helped them in their life, their education, or their business. And so today I want to share the authors who believed in me back when I presented this idea. I guess it was 2018, 2019, when I presented this idea and said, I would like for you to join me in this project. And they stepped out on faith and they joined me. And so this has been an amazing project. And these ladies have been, we've been through life changes. We've been through a pandemic. We've been through a lot in this time, but they stuck it out with me and we are here. And so today we'd like to share that book with you. And I'm just going to flash it up and then I'm going to invite them in. And so this is the book. This is what you're seeing splattered all over social media. This is what I'm sharing on social media and the ladies are sharing. So you'll see it everywhere. And we want you to take advantage of our pre-sale that's going on that we're doing this month before the launch. And so you'll see how you can connect and purchase from each one of the ladies, depending on who you know and who you follow, or who you want to support. And so this is the book, Reading as a Social Action, Women Aspiring for More. So let me bring in the authors and let you meet these amazing ladies so they can tell you who they are and what they do. Hello.
Hi, hello.
Hi there. How are you? Thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for participating in this project and for your patience on this journey. And it has truly has been a journey, both the actual process of getting it out and behind the scenes. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you. C4C Global, we appreciate you. So thank you so much. So I want everyone to meet you. So please, we'll start with LaShawn, then we'll do Shantae, and then we'll end with Lynn. If you'll just tell us who you are and what you do, what you have done, and what you do now. You can even do a transition if you like, but who you are and what you do. LaShawn.
Well, good morning to everyone. My name is LaShawn Gaines, and I am a wife, minister, mother, and educator. I have been in education for 20 plus years. As an educator, at this time, I'm a district coordinator of early intervention, and I enjoy my family and just again being on this journey. And I'm just really excited to be a part of this project.
Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Thank you for being a part of this project. Thank you for introducing yourself, Shantae.
Hello, everyone. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Shantae Lister Mitchell, and I am the owner, founder, and formulator of Class and Elegance Bath and Body Care. And Class and Elegance is a beauty brand that uses a combination of natural, organic, locally sourced, plant-based aromatherapy blends. And so the purpose of Class and Elegance is to bring about transformation to your skin, your body, and your hair care needs. And so I'm just so excited to be a part of this journey. So thank you so much, Dr. Francis, for considering me.
Thank you for saying yes. Thank you both for saying yes. And Lynn, I don't know if she's there. Thank you for saying yes. And Lynn, if you would just introduce yourself, who you are, and what you do.
Thank you very much, Dr. Tammy. I'm so excited to be here. I'm Lynn Kanyuan Blovu. I am a social media and marketing strategist. I help startup entrepreneurs to market and monetize their brands without, getting overwhelmed or burnt out. I'm also a nurse. I work ICU. I live in London with my husband and our 2-year-old son. And yeah, I'm so excited to be part of this journey, this project, first time. And it's been an amazing journey, especially working with you, amazing ladies. Thank you so much for this, Dr. Tammy.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So, ladies, everybody wants to know. Okay, so I kind of give them an introduction about how the project came to be, what it is about. But what they really want to know is what you wrote about. What did you write about? What did you, what were you talking about? And how did it help you? So we're going to give them a tease because listen, y'all, we're going to be having conversations all month. I'm going to interview the ladies where you're going to really get behind the scenes and about their writing and some other things. But for today, we are going to tell you I want them to tell you their title and maybe what their chapter is mostly about. What is the theme of their chapter or whatever they want to share about that? So I guess we'll just take volunteers on who wants to go first. I would keep going in the same order, but
Okay, I guess I'll get started.
perfect. Thank you.
I guess I'll get started. My chapter is Birthing Books Through Beauty. And the overall theme of the chapter that I was honored to write is about radiating true beauty from the inside out. So it's not just about our outward appearance, but about our inward appearance. What are we telling ourselves? Are we encouraging and affirming ourselves daily to know that we are beautiful, that we are perfect just the way we are? And so I talked about that, the radiating beauty, also about the importance of sisterhood and not only affirming yourself, but affirming others. And then also just encouraging words every day, just making sure that you're doing that self-care and encouraging yourself constantly. So that's what my chapter was about.
Awesome. Look, I'm working on trying to figure out how this works.
Mhm.
Thank you so much. All right, who's next?
Okay. I can go next.
So,
Um, Again, I am just truly honored to be a part of this project. And the title of my chapter is Renewing the Spark for Reading. So many times in our daily lives, mainly as women, but just in general as a person, we get into a daily routine or habit of our daily responsibilities and the things that we need to be responsible for doing each day. And those things that we're passionate about, the reading, other things that we enjoy, become limited on time. We don't spend as much time as we would because, of course, we prioritize what our family needs are and what things that we are responsible for each day. And so, being a part of this project and a part of this group of amazing women aspiring for more has allowed me to spark that passion and that flame of reading, of sharing, of writing, all things that I'm passionate about. But in my chapter, I talk a lot about that. I talk about enhancing those connections, just being a part of something bigger, to feel validated and feel like you belong. Also, just building community, building rapport, and again, seeing perspectives of many different people, many different women. Also, just developing that passion, not only within you, but within others, for what reading can do. Keeping abreast of your profession and of what you're passionate about is really important. And reading allows you to be open to those things that would allow you to understand and comprehend what's the cutting edge or the latest and greatest strategies, and benefits related to what it is that you're doing on your journey. And so that's what my chapter is about. You can read more about it, but I'm just really excited about sparking that because we all have gifts that we need to share with others in order to inspire them on a path to more.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I love that. And Lynn, what is the title of your chapter and what is it about?
well, well, the title of my chapter is My Journey to Self-Love Through Reading. And, this title, I chose that because I was looking at, the growth I have had since I started reading non-fictional books and how I've grown, within. And so that's what I talk about in the chapter, that journey of discovering that actually there is the other side of books that's non-fictional that can actually help you inside, not to just, it's long lasting, not not something, a feeling you get in the moment feeling and then it goes. That's what you get with most fictional books. You read them and you enjoy that moment, but does it really help you as a person to grow within, to grow yourself? And so I discovered that actually when I started reading non-fictional books, I was growing as a person and growing professionally as well. And it was helping me to embrace who I am, all the other parts of me, the perfect, the non-perfect, the imperfect parts of me as well. So yeah, that's what I talk about. That's what the chapter is about. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you. Thank you for being here. So, listen, for those of you that are joining us, please say hello to us in the comments. Please, share this out, like it, tell us where you're joining us from, first of all. And that way we know where in the world you're joining us from. And like, subscribe, and share. Share it out. So let me just put up some of the comments that are coming in before we go to the next, to our next thing. We have Francile, anybody? Curry. Congrats, ladies. It was my pleasure to join you all, but I'm a little under weather. Oh, well, we're sending much love. Congrats, Lady Shantae. So she said, love you. Thank you for
Oh,
joining us.
that's lovely. That's
Thank you
nice.
for sharing. And then we have Lynn. Oh,
Hi,
hi, Lynn.
Chipo.
There's
Hi, Chipo. How are you? Where?
Chip. We miss you.
Yeah, we miss you.
Chip is actually one of the authors as well in the book. She had something going on today. She couldn't join us, but yes, we acknowledge that there are several authors, which I probably should show that up while we're on this little commercial break. So there are several authors in the book, and they either had other conflicts, scheduling conflicts, or other things going on. So they couldn't join us today, but we have several of the ladies here. We have Janine, Chip, we have Ruth Ellen, and Trifania, who is not here today, but definitely connect with them. And we'll talk about that a little later, how to do that. So thank you all for joining us and being here. So, okay, ladies. So we've been talking about your chapter. And so I'm really curious as to how has reading, or does reading, if you want to talk more present tense, but how has reading helped you grow personally? We typically think when we, especially when we talk about nonfiction, we think of it, adding value to us professionally, and we usually read it as it relates to a topic of interest. So, like Lynn's Instagram marketing strategist, so she may read things surrounding that. But I know in our group we read other things that were more motivational and inspirational and those type of texts. So, how has reading helped you personally, though? What has
I,
been
I
your
will,
experience? Go for it.
I'll go first. It has helped me to be more disciplined. I have learned to be disciplined. They say knowledge is power. Tammy, like you said, something we read, we think we want to grow professionally, but personally, I have I've grown. I'm more disciplined in how I do things, my day, the day-to-day life. I have more self-control, because you can't have discipline without self-control. So self-control first. And I have that. And and awareness as well of what am I doing today? What am I doing tomorrow? As a mother, now I've got, a young one. It's not like before when it was just myself and my husband. So now I've got a young one, and I have to be very disciplined in everything that I do. And so it's all through reading and learning other people's experiences and applying them. Say, okay, they did that. Okay, and they say, don't do that. So I'm not going to try do that. I am going to try a different way. So yes, I am more very much more disciplined. As a person, and yeah, it's through reading and sharing experiences with others. Yeah.
Shantae has a lot of fans here. So yes, so more discipline and things. And those are some of the things that I think it helps just kind of put some things in perspective for us. So
Yeah.
here's Aunt Gladys. Hello.
Ladies, hello.
Thank you. So I'm just flashing up some of the comments. So Chip said, before we go to the next lady, honored to be a part of the project with all of you. Awesome. Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
being here and joining us. And so I also put up her answer. Since she's one of our authors, I want to definitely put up one of her answer, and then I'll let Shantae or LaShawn go next. Reading feeds my need to learn. I acknowledge that I don't know everything. So reading opens up the opportunity to explore different ideas and views, and then make my own decision on where I fit around the topics that I'm learning about. I love that. I love that. And I think that's a little bit what Lynn was saying as well.
Yeah.
That idea of growing and learning. So LaShawn or Shantae, how has reading helped you personally?
Reading has helped me in so many different areas. It's wonderful to have that continuous personal development. And I know for me, with reading, I joined your WAM community, which is Women Aspiring for More. And so
Mm.
you're able to develop those meaningful relationships. And I know I had the opportunity to go live and just do some different lives on. It was a book that we were reading, Tammy. I think it was called Gifts of Imperfection.
Yes,
So
that
we
was a good
talked
one.
about authenticity, being your authentic self, making sure that, you're not falling victim to being fearful, just having that opportunity to be yourself and to share your gifts, your God-given gifts with the world. So, that's one thing, the personal development and those meaningful relationships, but also in my craft. It has helped me in aromatherapy because, as I said before, beauty is not just about what's on the outside, but it's what's on the
Mm.
inside. And so we have
Mm.
to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves, that we are using products, because as women, we use so many products in the morning. You're using 20 or more products. You don't even think about it. So you're using your body wash, your lotion, if you're, doing your shampoo and your conditioner and your deep conditioner and your lipstick and your makeup and your powder and your eyeliner. So you're using tons of stuff and deodorants. And so for me, with the aromatherapy and learning about plant-based products and ingredients and the benefits of it, it has really helped me to help others that may come to me individually and say, hey, I'm having issues with eczema, or I'm having issues with dry skin, or I'm having issues with blemishes. Just me continuously learning and reading, it gives me that opportunity for growth and to really help others in the
Mm.
areas that they're struggling in. So that's what it's done for me. Reading is such a blessing, that we can actually get the different perspectives from other people to help us grow in life.
Yeah, and Shantae, that was something I didn't mention earlier. I was just trying to jump into it. I was just excited, but just the way the community actually ran, like how we did engage in the different perspectives. How not only was it posts and things like that people could put and add value that way, like comments or just sharing a post
Right.
about their insight, but the ladies were also able to go live and share and have conversations and just go live in the group. And we try to spread the chapters out so we get different perspectives and different ideas, or
Right.
even the book. And I remember we even at one point, there was one point, like at the end of each book, we would actually do kind of a roundtable live on, like, publicly, like outside of the group. A lot of that we kept inside of the group because we wanted it to be a safe space where people could really share their experiences, and we can really just process what we were reading. But occasionally we actually went live publicly, and so I forgot some of that, like some of those little elements that really helped
Yeah.
us share what other people's perspectives. I think that helped us, that helped me grow a little, more and more each time we did that, because
Yeah.
I may not have thought about it that way, but then it helped
Mhm.
me either personally or professionally. It helped me in a way to really think about it, or even how we engaged in the next book, even
Mhm.
like even how that was even managed. So yes, so thank you for sharing that.
Can I add on quickly?
Yeah.
Thank you. I want to say, some of us, that's how we became more confident on camera,
Mm.
because remember, that's when live was hotcakes and everyone
Yes,
was jumping and
it was
we're so
new
scared.
and hot, right? It was new and
Yes,
hot, so we got to do it in a safe
yes,
space.
yes. And I remember I was so scared when I did my first live, but after that, it warmed, and then it became easier and easier because we were going live in the group. So it helped me to be more confident on camera, definitely. Yes.
Yes,
Mhm.
absolutely. And now
Mhm.
you catch on Instagram, she's always on camera and doing
Right.
videos and dancing and love it, love it. LaShawn?
Yes, yes. Well, in addition to all the other comments, which are just wonderful, reading helps me to renew my mind
Mhm.
around whatever topic it is. It helps me to renew my mind, and it also fuels the soul. One of the most important aspects to me as a person is reading the Word of God. I find a space and a time first thing every day to take in God's word, to allow his word to speak from a love letter just for me, and to tell me how much he loves me every day. And that's important. That refuels my mind. It empowers me to be able to walk in the talents and gifts that he has blessed me with. And when I'm fueling his love for me first, I can pour out to others, to my husband, to my children, to my family, to others in my ministry, in my workplace of work as well. And so that's one of the most important aspects. And so reading helps to refuel, to renew your mind, to open up your mind from a fixed to a growth mindset. And so, in order to grow and learn all the time and be a lead learner, you have to be on the cutting edge of what's out there. But most importantly, you have to fuel yourself so that you can be empowered to share out with others on their journey and to inspire them to achieve more.
Yes. Oh, that sounds like my tagline, y'all. That sounds like what I say, right?
Yes, well, I
Move in the
also
direction of more.
absolutely, absolutely. And I also want to just commend you, Dr. Tammy. You are my cousin best friend. And I do appreciate the connections, the networking opportunities to meet other women aspiring for more and to be able to engage in those conversations. Lynn, I agree that the first time I came live, it was because of Dr. Tammy. And she pulled me in the direction of more against what I was resisting. And it's truly helped me to grow as well, in addition to reading and engaging in this community.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for saying yes. And y'all, when I first asked, she was like, she paused, but she was like, okay, all right. She was so willing. So thank you for saying yes on multiple levels and coming live with me. Because I think we were reading, I think the first book you went live, you were reading with us before, but actually going live, was it the Four Agreements? I think it was that book. Or
Yeah.
so yeah, so we've read some great books in the
Mhm.
book club. So we've read some amazing books. So okay. So we have some things going on. And so we want you to make sure that you connect with each of the authors. So I'm just going to flash them up here. And that way, and if you have anything that you want to just share, I want to at least make sure people can connect with you and know that. So I'm going to be flashing that up next. And so y'all make sure you get your phones ready. Make sure you get your little thumbs ready so you can take screenshots. That way you can definitely connect with them as we're going through. If you don't have a pen or pencil, you can't write that fast. So screenshots, that's a technology, great thing, right? So let's, because we have some things coming up. So we have some interviews. So each one of them, I will be interviewing them in April, and you'll see those announcements. I will announce it as their interview coming up. I think we have Lynn first, and then we actually have LaShawn and Shantae, I think on the same day, but at different times in the day. And we have a few of the others, Ruth Ellen later in the month, and we'll have a few others that we're still working out dates. But they'll be on here live. So we have that. And then we'll come back when the actual release and we'll talk a little bit about their writing. I want them to share their writing and that process, and just we just want to say hello. We want to just have a little celebration. So we'll be talking about that in the month of April. So y'all stay tuned, come back, join us where we're going to be here. But I have a few more questions for the ladies. So before I let them go, we don't want this to be all day, but we did want to come on and just celebrate. So, okay. So we have talked about the community. It's about inspiration, motivation, and just growing personally, professionally, and how that looks using literature, using books, using words, using reading in that space. So the book is about reading. Women Aspiring for More was a book for us to just go on to what's next. And many of you have moved on to what's next and done some things since then. And we'll talk about that journey during your interview. But what I do want you to share today, as we're wrapping up today, is a little bit about maybe share an inspirational idea, an inspirational thought, as something that you can share that with women, as other women aspiring for more, or men. We know we have our men in the audience. Thank you for joining us. But other women aspiring for more, and maybe even people in our community who have also shifted and changed, and they may not be as engaged in what we're doing as a community. So what could you offer them? What can you say to inspire others?
I want to say there's a quote I like by Joseph Addison. Reading is to the mind what exercise is to the body. So you
Ooh, I
have
like
to
that.
keep feeding your mind on a daily basis. And like I said earlier, knowledge is power. Um, Whether you want to be great, professionally or personally, reading is another aspect of getting to that greatness. So I would encourage you to come and join us and read with us. Yes, why not? Come join us, read with us. If not, at least be reading something on a daily basis, where there's so much resources out there that you can read. So yeah, I encourage you to keep feeding your mind on a daily basis.
Yeah, yeah, I like that. Y'all know I like that as the literacy educator. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. I would say to continue reading, but find that creative, that time and that space that you can continue to renew your mind and fuel your mind first with God's word, because in his word is the greatest love letter. And that letter is for you, to be
Mhm.
able to know the power of his love and the power of how much he loves you by what he has done for you. To read about all the great things that he has done, and he is your awesome creator. He has created you, and he's created you on purpose for a purpose. We have a purpose, and you can walk in that purpose in the power of his love and what he's done for you, as well as be able to encourage and inspire others through the talents, the gifts, and the abilities that He's given you. As Lynn said, knowledge is power, and His words give you power to be able to sustain everything that He has blessed you with, as well as encouraging and inspiring others. So just keep reading, and keep being inspired to grow and keep inspiring others.
Love it, love it, love it. Feed your mind, keep inspiring others by reading or through reading, by making sure you feed yourself. I love that. That kind of goes, that really goes good together. Shantae.
This is what I was talking about earlier, about that affirming yourself and affirming others and sharing your God-given talents. The bottom line is that as women, we have to take time for ourselves. And in the morning, what I do is I have my prayer, I have my meditation, and then I journal in the morning. And it's just my private time with me and God, to just, go over, what would I like, how would I like to bless someone today, God? What do you want me to do today? What is my assignment, other than being a wife and a mother, and just being all the other things to family members, just trying to be there for them and encouraging and all of that. But we got to take that time out for ourselves and just kind of get that day going with the prayer and the meditation and the journaling, so you can stay focused. And also, one thing that I want to say to the mothers, because they're always so concerned, and not just mothers, but auntie mothers, grandmothers, just women, period. We're always taking care of everyone else. And I say this all the time, but we really need to um, do that self care every day, whether it's just having a cup of herbal tea, listening to some meditation music, listening to some encouraging words, and then, sharing with others and not forgetting about what your purpose is and what your talents are. And so I tell people every single day, you need to be focusing or doing something towards your gift or your calling. So, you have to think about it. There's someone right now who's a millionaire from baking cookies, from
Mhm.
baking something as simple as cookies, something that we do all the time. So you really need to focus on your craft and your purpose. And every day, just do something small towards that goal and that craft, and make sure that you're a blessing to others. So, at the end of the day, I say to just keep going, don't give up, um, and then believe in yourself and your God-given talent. So, hopefully that can encourage someone today.
Mhm.
Yes, yes. I love that. Man, this is good. This is good. I want to ask a follow-up question. But I won't. So I do want you all though to share a little bit. Well, I guess you don't have to share, but I want to give you the opportunity to share any final thoughts, any final words, definitely how folks can connect with you, how they can, because I know even though I'm putting up your contact information, there may be one place that you are, or that you maybe post or go live more so than other places. So I do want you to share that. So, but while you're thinking about what you want for your final thoughts, I'm going to share what Chip has said here in the comments. So, yes, not just a camera, but to aspire for more, which is what Dr. Tammy was pushing us towards. It gave me confidence to pursue my master's degree. Yay! Which is that's what she's working on. And she's really like head deep. I won't even say knee deep in that, just head deep in that, into the field that I've always wanted to work in. Oh, that's awesome. So I love how that talks about personal and professional, the confidence, personal, but then professional, how it really tapped into what she really wanted to do and all that. Thank you so much, Chip, for joining us in the comments and joining us and watching. We appreciate you being here and appreciate you being a part of this project. Thank you so much. And all right, ladies. So, any final words and then how folks can connect with you?
I just want to say thank you again for the opportunity to be a part of this project with such phenomenal women. It's such a blessing and an honor. And so you can connect with me on all of the social media platforms at CE Bath Body. And I look forward to connecting with you. I do have the book. And also, just so you all can know, the Birthing Beauty Through Books. So when you come to my website, cebathbody.com, you'll also see a bundle that has not only the book, but a lip gloss that was inspired by Princess Unique. And she is a preteen and just wants to encourage young people to be a good friend and to have positive energy, and also to just work on your confidence, to grow in your confidence. So that's what I want to encourage, not just the young girls, but the women as well. Okay, so just don't give up, keep going, believe in yourself, believe in your God-given talents. And we are so excited just collectively. We know that this book is a blessing and will bless so many people. So we're excited about it, and thank you for joining us.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Yes, I want to reiterate what Shante has said. Thank you so much, Dr. Tammy. Um, you made this process seem so easy, and I appreciate you for what you have done for us and bringing us all together. So connect with me, Lynn K Official, on all my social media platforms. Lynn K Official on Instagram, Twitter, even on TikTok, on Facebook. If you just type Lynn K Official, you can find me there. If you're interested in getting the book, just message me, and I'm happy to get it to you. Yes, it's on pre-sale before we launch on the 1st or 2nd of May. So yes, do message me if you want to know more, or get on the pre-launch list. Happy to do that for you. My final words, you know what? When equip yourself You need to
Mm.
equip yourself, and the best way to do it is through reading. You have to read. You're going to be ahead of your competition when you read, when you know your, know your craft. So so keep reading, don't give up, learn new things every day, keep going, and keep soaring. Yes.
Yes. Oh, I love that. Keep soaring. Love that.
Nice. Well, again, I want to reiterate again how honored I am. Thank you so much again, Dr. Tammy, for this opportunity to be a part of Women Aspiring for More. And I also want to thank all of the women a part of this community and this project. It's just been wonderful getting to know you and your unique talents and abilities. Um, you can connect with me on various forms of platforms of social media, as well as my email address that's on the banner that's flashing before you. If you are interested in purchasing the pre sale book, you may cash at me, and my cash tag is there. As well, and the book release launch is May 2022. Um, just final thoughts that I would like to share is again, before you can inspire, encourage, and uplift others, you have to do that for yourselves. Please find that place where you can create the time, create that space to read God's word and fuel yourself first. Pray, meditate, take in his love for you so that you can pour out and go forth, because God has truly created you for a purpose, on purpose, and he wants you to walk and go forth in that purpose. So please do that. Make sure that you are fueling your mind so that you are empowered to move forward.
Yes, yes. I tell you, I think we have a theme. I think all of them, they didn't, well, not that I know of, discuss what they were going to say today. And so it is interesting that they had, that there was they were in sync today with the thoughts. And so I think that we are encouraged to, one, keep reading, fuel our mind, keep refueling, put good stuff in so we can share with the world and impact the world in a positive way. I think that "Let Your Light Shine" is also one that seems to resonate too with what everybody's saying, and with Shantae's amazing glow that she has in her background from the sun that's coming in. It just reminded me of that. I love that. So thank you all. So let me just say, ladies, that we have some of our co-authors here. So let me flash up their comments because I'm so excited that Elegant Granny had to work today. So thank you, Elegant Granny, for coming in. Trifania Osei, she is in the book as well, and she has contributed. We actually would review books and talk about books, and so she actually created a template that we started using, I guess, last year, maybe the end of 2020, when we would review books and talk about books. It was just a way for us to keep notes and keep organized. Now, of course, we just kept it in our notebook, and we used the suggestions, but she actually created it, a template for the book to add that element. So thank you, Trifania, for offering that as a way for us to talk about books and share our perspectives. So she is saying hello to our fellow co-authors. She can't come in, but she wanted to say hello and congratulations to everyone. Thank you so much for dropping by and saying hello. We also have Chip still hanging out with us in the comments. Thank you. Thank you for your yes, Chip. Thank you for your patience. You are amazing. And yeah, just we can't wait to graduation. We'll celebrate with you when it's time. So thank you so much. But she will be updating us, and we'll keep you updated with what she has going on. And then, oops, we have, hey, Shannon, that's my friend. Now she is one who originally did my logo, the original logo that I have for my business, and she's the one that designed this shirt. And with my current logo. So yeah, so she is the one that does some of my graphic work. You're welcome, Elegant Granny. And then we have my colleague and friend, dear friend, Leticia Wilson. Hello, the future Dr. Wilson. Thank you so much for joining us and being here and popping in. We appreciate you. So, ladies, thank you so much for being here, for your yes, for being a part of this project, for your patience and your grace for me to grow and do what I needed to do to transition through the last 2 or 3 years. This has been an amazing journey, and I can't wait for all of us to get together again and see each other again, hopefully in person at some point. It's been kind of
Yeah,
interesting doing this.
again, yes.
Yes.
We have
I
to
know
meet
Lynn,
again.
because it's been a while since I actually met Lynn in person when she came to United States. Ooh, that had to be, was that 2019?
18, too
18.
long.
Yeah. So it was
Yeah.
before the pandemic. But yeah, she
Before,
came. It's
yeah,
been a while. And
yeah,
we got to go live, and we met in San Antonio, Texas. I
yeah.
drove up there because she was there for a conference, and we had a great
We
time.
had a
So
great
I
time.
it was good. So it'd be nice to do that again. And so
Oh,
just
yeah.
know, y'all, like we're gonna have book signings, we're gonna have different events, book events coming up. So y'all stay tuned. Make sure you're following these ladies, make sure you're connecting with them, make sure that you stay connected with us. And if you need help getting in contact with them, I'll be happy to direct you. Just watch my posts because I'm tagging them and flagging them and everything on my posts. So you can definitely connect with them. So definitely stay in touch with us. We have so much. Shannon says live with Lynn. Yes, that's a great title. I don't know if Lynn uses that, but she should. That'd be a great title for a show. Yes.
She's been
Yes.
telling me since I think 2018, Shannon. I have to make it happen. I have to make it happen. It's going to happen, Shannon.
It's going to happen. So y'all, the
Yes.
pre-sale, the book is on pre-sale right now. You can order it from each one of the authors. We
Mhm.
will be shipping out in May after the release. And so you can get the book Reading as a Social Action, Women Aspiring for More. And just to say something, the subtitle was actually different when I invited them on. And then as I was going through and doing my final edits, I was thinking, and after all that has happened in the last couple of years, as we know in the world, I was just thinking, we're going to use the title of the group. And so I ended up changing that to the subtitle, which is perfect for those of us in there. We actually do have one gentleman in the book who did the graphic design. I originally had a different cover for the book and was going to do something different with the cover, and he designed it. My nephew, Marcus Humos, and he is an amazing actor and creator and artist, and he actually created that. So I did include the his artwork in the book. So his artwork is in the book. I'm not going to show it. You got to purchase the book to see it. But it's an artwork, but it has little girls with books and reading. And I thought that is a big part of this book is inspiring others to read. And we talk about women aspiring for more, but we know as women, we are the bearers of and the ones who really nurture the community and really the ones that carry the community. Gentlemen, I know y'all do a lot too, but the women are the ones. And I forget the saying about that goes around about women. When you educate women, what happens? And so I think that that's part of that premise and was my original idea for that particular piece that he did for me based on what I sent him. I just sent him the words like this, I want this. And he added that art piece, and it has little girls because we do want to make sure that what we're doing inspires future generations. And, like Shantae says, like she has a young entrepreneur in her house. Her daughter is an entrepreneur, and she is watching her mommy doing her thing, right? So we know that. LaShawn, same thing. And we got our little man as well who's watching. And so the inspiration for future generations. So I think that was a big part of this project. That's a big part of what we do as a community. And so I just really want to make sure that lands, and I don't forget to mention Marcus and all of this. He is just he wanted to be in the background, but I did want to just mention that you also see some other surprises in the book as well. All right. Yes. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you for popping in, Shannon. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Shannon. Thank you for
Thank
that.
you.
So we have several people from LinkedIn joining us. So I really like that. So thank you all. All right. So let me just go out and show all the authors. There we are. There's all of us. Janine has some things going on personally, but she couldn't join us. And Chip, y'all got to see her comments in and as I flashed them on the screen. And we have Trifania who joined us, Ruth Ellen, and of course Lynn, Shantae, and LaShawn who's here today. So thank you all. The book will release May 2022. So May 1st, that's when we'll have the official release. And yeah, we want you to just kind of follow us and stay connected. We are women aspiring for more. We are reading the world. We're educating, empowering, equipping, and exploring. And we're doing that through reading and through what we do in our life and our business. So, y'all, thank you all for being here. Thank you for joining us. And if you're on the replay, say hello to us. Make sure you share it out. Make sure you connect with us. If you have any questions, you can post them in the comments. And I will be circling around all the platforms where this is streaming, so that way we can make sure we respond to any of your questions that you may have. And any final things before I end the broadcast, ladies? I don't want to just end it with me. I want y'all to, if there's anything that I've forgotten, because I may have. I have a lot going on. I'm trying to be tech and host. All right.
I think you've covered everything, but once again, thank you, our viewers, for watching, and of course, the replay viewers for joining us. We appreciate it. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you all so much for your support. We appreciate you.
Yes. And it's $20 for this month, and then it goes up. So get it now. You can pre-order from each of the authors. Go to their page, Cash App them, email them, whatever you have to do. Grab your copy. And some may be doing other special things like bundles and free shipping. So connect with them and see what they have going on. But the pre-sale for all of us is $20. So check it out. We'll hope to see you soon. Y'all take care. Y'all have a great day, and we'll be back soon. Bye.
Bye.